Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome to the 6th Formula 1 Grand Prix review. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, every Monday after a Grand Prix weekend on the stream, I hop on with the chat and we watch a bunch of videos and discuss a bunch of different talking points from the weekend. We also go on Reddit and do a Reddit recap from the week. We also check out F1 Play and F1 Fantasy to see how everyone did. And then, yeah, on Wednesday, I turn it into a video on the YouTube channel, which also includes my reactions from the Watchalong, which we do on stream for every single Grand Prix. So yeah, feel free to tune in, twitch.tv/PondeN_, every Grand Prix weekend, every session, practice, qualifying, and the race. Yeah, it's been absolutely fucking fantastic. Everyone who tunes in week in, week out, it makes my enjoyment for Formula 1 better. I hope it makes everyone in chat's enjoyment better. Yeah, absolutely love it. But let's get into the watch-along reactions. Oh, not more memes. Not more Leclerc crash memes. No, no, no. Get going again. Get going again. Get going again. You can't waste this practice. Yes. All right. Good. Race build up. I appreciate. Oh!
It's been in the wall, I would imagine, at turn 15.
Lance Stroll in the wall already. Crashed one down. And that's going to be a red flag, and he's boarding. Oh, Giovinazzi out as well. Another red flag. Wow. Dude, this is Azerbaijan for you. They push so hard, they're going to bin it. Oh.
Daniel Ricciardo.
Wow. Dude, there's no excuses now. He is throwing right now in the McLaren. So disappointed. He's so disappointed. I'm sorry, but I like Danny Rick, but this is very, very disappointing right now. Yellow flag, sector 1. What's happened?
Oh, we've got Yuki Tsunoda and a red flag.
Let's go! Oh! They must have crashed. Leclerc on fall again! Let's go! Fuck, not the way we wanted it though, but again, not the way. Ugh! Perez P7, Bottas P10. What a birthday present! Leclerc coming in clutch.
He then locks up.
Oh, holy shit!
Leclerc gets away well.
Leclerc still leading. Okay, good start from Leclerc. Good start from Leclerc.
From Lewis Hamilton. And
oh, big lockup from Slines. His tires are definitely going to be flat spotted now. That is a huge lockup. Leclerc still leading. Nice. And Max can get past. Oh, Perez! Around Gasly. Nice work. Wait, how many spots is Perez up? So, Norris down 3. That is not what he wanted to do. Hamilton right on Leclerc here. He hasn't even got DRS yet, and he's flying. He might get him here, even without DRS.
And Leclerc's been leading throughout this race, but not for long.
And he's fast and leading. Wow. That Merc's looking strong. Damn, Leclerc's really struggling. Well, Ferrari is struggling. Look at that. 2 seconds off of Gasly, Sainz is. He's about to get mugged off by Verstappen.
He's had to wait a few laps to get past the Ferrari.
And Max gets it done. Now, Max versus Hamilton. I expected this to happen, but I thought Leclerc would be a bit more competitive with Hamilton.
Straight there for protection. This is exactly what.
Wow, good job from Perez. Even though that's disappointing for me as a Leclerc fan, that's good for Perez. He's keeping up with his boy pretty good right now. This is great for the constructors. Yellow flag, sector 2.
And it is a Ferrari of Carlos Sainz.
Alright, Sainz, but still. Oh, Sainz, man, come on. Fuck. He's flat spotted his new fresh hards. He's flat spotted his fresh hards. Oh, he got held. He got held. This is good for Verstappen. If Verstappen pits now, this could be good. There you go. Verstappen can pit right now and undercut and get Hamilton here. Wow, ahead quite a lot. Great decision from Verstappen. From Red Bull. Oh, no. No, he's not going to come out in front now. Unfortunately, he's not going to come out in front now. Vettel leading Grand Prix. He's still going to come out in front. Let's go!
Comes out in second place.
Let's go! Hold him up. Hold him up. Let's go. This is great for Red Bull and the constructors right now. Slow stop and still coming out in front. Wow, Red Bull 1-2. Oh, hypothetical 1-2. Vettel leading right now.
Accident, and it is Lance Stroll.
I said it was going to be Stroll that crashed. All right, this is a safety car, not a red flag, but it is a safety car. Stroll having a fantastic weekend. Did he get a puncture? He might have got a puncture. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. Oh, he's a bit upset. Big hit. Will Perez pressure Max? This is going to be very, very interesting end to the Grand Prix here.
Down the inside of Charles Leclerc.
Vettel gets past Leclerc. This Ferrari dude on the... Fuck.
From Lewis Hamilton,
oh my god. Oh, I thought he was going to hit Vettel. Almost hit Vettel.
Perez goes through second.
Vettel past Gasly. No, don't get done. Ricciardo past Bottas. Oh my lord. What is Bottas up to? Vettel gonna... Dude, shout out Vettel right now. Shout out Vettel.
He's got the toe. He's got the fresher tires. He's got the pace. Sebastian.
Shout out Vettel. Dude, Vettel and Perez drivers of the day again. If Vettel got a podium here, holy fuck.
Look at, oh, and it's Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen on the main straight.
The championship! Oh no! Holy fuck. No, 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 no. The championship. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Perez winning. Hamilton P2. Vettel on the podium right now. Clean it up. Clean it up quick. Clean it up quick. We need to see this race finish under a safety car. Perez needs to do everything in his power to keep Hamilton behind if there is a restart, because that's 7 points that can't be going Hamilton's way right now. Red flag? The race is going to end with 3 laps to go. We're going to restart with 3 laps to go. This is going to be hype. This is going to be so fucking hype. Get the T car. Get the T car. Oh, it's lap 50. Only 2 laps. And they're off. Okay, only 2 laps. Only 2 laps. Oh, Vettel. Oh, no. Hamilton's... He's running. Yes. 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 Oh, let's go. Let's go. Holy shit. That is a perfect thing. Oh, my God. That is perfect. That is perfect. Holy shit. Vettel Gasly podium. Holy crap. The championship is still locked. Oh, big lock up from Yuki. He can't handle the pressure right now. Get you, go Leclerc. Go, 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 go. Yes. Nice. That's good. That's good.
He started on pole. He may yet finish.
Gasly back. I wasn't paying attention.
He's going to come back at him again, though.
No. Leclerc going back at him, though. Don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, no. Norris is going to get on it now. Norris is going to get Leclerc here. He's got no speed. Sorry, run lap 51. I'm shaking. This is so entertaining. Yes. Go, 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 go. Holy shit. Gasly is doing a madness. No, Norris. No. No. Stay back. Oh, my God. Moving out of braking. That was a good defense by Leclerc. Dude, that is... I can't wait to see everyone's reaction to that. Oh, my Lord. Shout out Perez. Shout out Vettel. It's not over yet, though. Race to the line right now. Race to the line. Shout out Perez. Shout out Vettel. For them to both be in first and second right now is insane to think about. And Gasly P3. What a podium. This is why I love Formula 1. Anything can happen. Wow. What a race. Great job, Perez. Great job, Vettel. Vettel is officially not washed anymore. Vettel has lost his wash title. Oh, Sonoda almost got my man's at the Alonso on the lines there. Alonso P6! Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what to feel right now. Can we just remember that Sergio Perez, the second driver for Red Bull have not had a second driver deliver in 2 years. He just won the race under that amount of pressure. That is monumental. Driver of the day, I don't even know. I've got to put it to Perez now. I've got to give my driver of the day to Perez. For him to handle that pressure and deliver for Red Bull is nuts. Holy shit. What a race. Oh my lord. Dude, that was so hype. How was Vettel doing this in an Aston Martin? Yeah, the reactions for that race got pretty nuts towards the end. The excitement levels after that Max Verstappen crash were insane. But overall, really good Grand Prix weekend once again. The race had that period of like 30 laps of nothingness, but the start of the Grand Prix, those first 10, 15, 20 laps were really, really good. And the fucking ending was spectacular. Yeah, there's a lot of things to talk about. So let's start off with the race highlights. So Leclerc actually got to keep the lead in front of Lewis, which was great. But I'm surprised Max didn't pressure Lewis as much as I thought. Baku's just such a sick track. That was great from Perez. That first lap for Perez honestly set him up for this Grand Prix, and Lewis got Charles done already on the second lap, which was pretty crazy. And he got held up because of the AlphaTauri. Yo, shout out Gasly for holding him up. Yeah, so this was tough from Sainz. Fresh tires, fresh hards, full on flat spotted them. Yeah, so obviously Ferrari's race pace was already bad as it was, and then those flat spotted tires for the entire race wouldn't have been good. And Max jumped. This was so good. This was so good from Red Bull. They just wanted to get out, get in front of get on Lewis, capitalize on Lewis being held up and them not being able to warm up the tires, and they did the same with Perez, which was nuts. So the fact that Perez had this issue in the pits, 4.3 seconds, and still came out in front of Lewis is nuts. Well done Red Bull and Perez, obviously. Now from this point onwards, I need to say first off, shout out Perez for keeping 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton behind. You know, Perez is obviously, I mean, we've seen, I think we can say he's up to speed in that car. He's still not max level, but he's up to speed in that car. So for him to keep Lewis Hamilton, who's been competing with Max the whole season behind, really, really good job. But then shout out to Lewis as well. I don't think he had... That car did not look like it was as strong as Red Bull this weekend, and he kept with Perez that entire race, so well done. And here's the first of the Pirelli tires. It must have been so scary being sideways on a 300 kilometer an hour straight.
And
He
Lewis
kind of cucked
Hamilton
Perez a
has
little
got
bit,
really
but
yeah,
Perez
Gasly
defended.
locks up
And
to
this is
Vettel,
where
down the
Leclerc
inside,
almost
Charles
ruined Vettel's
Leclerc
podium.
gets from Lewis
Big
Hamilton,
lock
huge
up.
lock
Ah!
Charles Leclerc,
So
he
close.
almost goes into the-
It was that moment of like, I feel like people kind of had an expectations that this might have happened, but like no one was expecting it, I don't think. And at this moment, we just like, wow, the championship lead is swinging back Hamilton's way. Perez needs to keep him behind. Anyways, get to the restart. You just see Lewis Hamilton smoking, but you know, just warming up the brakes. At this moment, we're all like, no, it's over. Lewis Hamilton would never live that down. He would never live that down. Oh, like, it's still just watching it. It's just so hype. Hype isn't the right word because I respect Lewis Hamilton and I'm not a Max Verstappen fan, but I am, you know, he is one of my favorite drivers, but I'm not a Max Verstappen fan necessarily. I'm a fan of Max winning the championship, and I'm also a fan of the championship fight. So at this point, I'm kind of like, fuck, dude, Hamilton's in a 10-point advantage. Like, even though I think Red Bull's got the stronger car this year, I just think Merc overall as a team is just so much better than that. And Lewis being 10 points in front after this race would have just been so bad. So I was excited in my reaction. I was excited that the championship fight lives on because, I mean, it was always going to live on. Even if Lewis is 40 points ahead, it's always going to live on because there's so many races this season and such close cars. But yeah, I was just so excited that that gap was just going to stay so much closer. And the hype podium we get from it. And then this is hype. My two favorite drivers going at it. Obviously, I prefer Leclerc to get on the podium, so I was cheering him on, but this was hype. Great defending from Gasly. Holy shit. What an ending. Vettel 11th to 2nd.
It's Baku to the drawing board for them.
It's Baku to the drawing board to them. Also, shout out Typo. Let's do a bit of a rundown of each driver. Now, Perez, obviously fantastic, where he did exactly what the Red Bull second driver needs to be doing. Holding off Lewis Hamilton, getting past Lewis Hamilton, coming in clutch with the points and the win when Max Verstappen has an unlucky scenario. Dealing with that pressure from Lewis Hamilton on the start, that would have been absolutely mad. Now, someone's explained to me, we might get to this when we get to the Reddit part of the video, but I've been told that Perez was not able to warm up his tires on his outlap because his car had that hydraulic issue, which means that's why his start was compromised. And then for him to just deal with Lewis Hamilton going wide, that pressure, doing that entire final lap, apparently he had to press so many buttons on his final lap. It would have been so much pressure, and he handled it so well. Vettel P2, wow, he's officially unwashed himself in my eyes with these last two Grand Prix weekends. He had a very struggle start to the season. I think it was just obviously getting used to that car, but man, fantastic Grand Prix weekend last week, and then 11th to 2nd. I honestly don't know how he did it. Like, I mean, we saw a few of the overtakes, but just a stellar drive from Vettel. Gasly P3, finally AlphaTauri getting the points that they need. I think they did last week. Yeah, they did last week get some solid points, but they could have really capitalized on Bottas and Leclerc last week. But this Grand Prix, Gasly killed it, you know, getting those 15 points, capitalizing on the mistakes. I still think AlphaTauri have one of the best cars on the grid, and they finally got the points they deserve. Leclerc obviously starting on pole, no race pace. Yeah, I mean, we can't really know if it was Leclerc or the car because Sainz also had a bit of a bad race. I'm going to say it's the race pace, but yeah, but I guess it was expected. I came into Baku thinking Ferrari were going to have a bad weekend, so they did much better than I thought. Obviously, we have a pole position and a 4th place, but they need to work on that race pace on the straights. Lando Norris having a pretty good Grand Prix. Actually, a really good Grand Prix because he started wherever he was with the 30 place grid penalty and then dropped another 3 places right off the race start. So to come back to 5th was really good. Alonso, great race. I was expecting Alpine to do good this weekend with their engine, but I didn't expect Alonso to get 6th after qualifying. Tsunoda, I think he could have done better. I mean, if you look at his race restart, you could definitely tell he was the least experienced on that race restart, like one of the least experienced drivers in that race restart. He was not really defending or attacking people, but hey, I mean, he dealt with it pretty good, came home in 7th, his best points in Formula 1, so great work to him. Sainz, yeah, Ferrari race pace, making a few mistakes. Daniel Ricciardo, I guess, getting 2 points is good for how he's been lately in his qualifying, but nothing too spectacular, really. He should be up there with Alonso in reality. Kimi getting that 1 point, lovely stuff. Bottas, now Bottas is a disappointment of the week. I mean, if you've seen his final 2 laps, they were fucking shocking. I understand Mercedes' tire warm-up was going to be bad, but like comparing Bottas to Hamilton this weekend, it was night and day. Yeah, he couldn't warm up those tires. He didn't defend. He was driving that car like he didn't know what he was doing. I mean, very, very poor weekend from Bottas all around. He did get a bit cucked in qualifying, but then again, like he did not capitalize on it at all in the race, unlike Hamilton seemed to have been doing. And then, yeah, nothing else to say apart from Hamilton, really, who he made one mistake, and I mean, it's adding up. He had a bad weekend at Monaco because of his qualifying, and now he's having a bad and Mercedes strategy, and now one mistake cucks him of a second place, especially when Max Verstappen retires. So he'll be fucking pissed with that.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to a triple header, actually. Well,
that's a pretty big comment from Daniel. I mean, like saying he's looking forward to the triple header, which makes sense. You know, it must be really hard for a driver to what's happening with Ricardo right now, where he's struggling to have a Grand Prix and then you have to wait 2 weeks for the next Grand Prix. You gotta wait 2 weeks. So having this triple header is going to be really good for him to get that confidence, just focus. There's no this dead time of overthinking and worrying, and it's just he'll love it, I'm sure. It must be so hard for, you know, being the best of the world at something and you make one mistake. The world's all watching. They have that expectation for you. It must just be so fucking hard to deal with. I just realized the podium had 3 Red Bull drivers on it. Oh, 3 current and ex Red Bull drivers. That's cool. I love Alonso's new mentality. Yeah. Still don't like him, but I like his new mentality. Reddit recap time. Let's go top of the week, and let's have a look at all the top posts down to like, I think we go down to like 2.5k upvoted. Story of Charles broke my heart. Wow, 63,000 upvotes. Just a week before my father died, I lied to him saying I had signed with Ferrari. Not for 2018, but for 2019. Obviously, I hadn't done it, but I promised that I would have given everything to achieve this goal. My mother said to me, "This is not good, Charles. You shouldn't lie to him." But I knew he would have left us within the next week. He himself knew he was at the end. To give him one last satisfaction, I told him I had signed. I remember the tears in his eyes. From that day on, I took a remorse with me. Then, when I actually signed up, it was the first thing I thought of. I didn't lie that day. Wow. That kind of gave me fucking chills reading that. That's kind of insane. Sebastian Vettel congratulated Sergio Perez on his P1 finish. Dude, I love when I see other drivers congratulating one another. Like, Leclerc did it after the race as well. Flooding at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Jesus fuck. Indy 500 advertising. Green equals broadcast race laps. Red equals laps on ad break. 124/200 laps broadcast, 62% of the rate. 76 laps missed due to advertising. Indy 500 as Indy 310. That's ridiculous. That's terrible. Fuck that. Sebastian Vettel, this is a cool picture. Lando Norris, you know, obviously it's tough that he's in that photo, kind of ruined it, but hey, number 4, 4-time world champion. Kind of cool. Driver of the day, Vettel. Yes. Oh, I always forget to do my driver of the day at the end of the watching videos. My driver of the day is going to go to Sergio Perez. I was tossing up between Vettel and Perez the entire race. As I went to go vote for Vettel, Verstappen crashed, and I was like, I'll wait and see what's going to happen. And then, yeah, obviously Perez handling that pressure was fucking nuts. So my driver of the day goes to Perez, but it could go to either of them. I didn't mind. It went to Vettel in the end, so congratulations. You know, 11th to 2nd is fucking nuts. This is the first time Mercedes went pointless since the Austrian Grand Prix 2018. Nuts. Nuts.
Done.
Nice job, mate. Nice job.
That's a bit different. We're not in Monaco anymore. Brilliant. That's humour.
That was good. Yeah, Mark Webber's reaction to the Hamilton going off track was really funny.
Lewis Hamilton takes it away, but he lost off, and he's lost it.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Alex is a much better commentator than Crofty. I've come to the conclusion. I was watching the highlights of my dad this morning. I just feel like Crofty's commentary style is very linear. It's very like it's telling you what's happening with a very high-pitched, hyped voice. Alex builds that story. Like the Sakir commentary, the commentary that Alex did for Sakir for Perez's win is fucking insane, dude. It's absolutely nuts. Race conversation between Red Bull and the FIA. I love this stuff. I absolutely love this stuff. What a cool shot angle the F1 broadcast captured during the post-qualifying interview. They were definitely experimenting with different camera angles this Grand Prix. Sergio Perez is the first driver to win a race with 2 different teams in the turbo hybrid era. That's fucking insane. Schumacher not happy with Mazepin on the last lap pass. Oh yeah, so this is what we were talking about before. Dude, that could have ended so badly. Mick was so mad. Mercedes, so reverse grids, hear us out. That is I'm gonna go like that fucking tweet. That's a good tweet.
I could have sworn I turned it off.
Yeah, you did.
I loved when, this is obviously very tough, you know, that just mistakes that happen. But I loved when they were cutting from Perez celebrating to Lewis sitting in his car, and the audio, you could hear like the crowd cheering in the background. Man, it was sick.
Push flat out.
Yeah, shut up!
But yeah, man's just balding. He needs to calm the temper down just a little bit. Feel bad for his engineer.
Your driver of the day in Azerbaijan.
That's a cool addition. I don't remember seeing that, so that's a cool addition if they are doing that on the entire Sky Sports broadcast. Third 3+ grid penalty for Lando Norris for the red flag infringement. So yeah, just quickly to talk about this. I think it was a bit of an unfair penalty. At the end of the day, rules are rules, and I understand that, but the rules are there to stop people from being dangerous. And I don't think Lando Norris was trying to be dangerous at all. He was trying to prevent himself from being dangerous, and he still got penned, which is a bit tough. Listen to Coffee's commentating.
And Lewis Hamilton, oh, we've got Yuki Tsunoda and a red flag. They must have had it coming together. That's it for qualifying.
That's such shit commentary. Like, I don't want to be picky, but I know people agree with me. Like, I do like Crofty, but like, first off, he stuttered and like couldn't get his words out. He then points out the obvious, Yuki Tsunoda's in the wall. He then repeats himself by saying Yuki Tsunoda's in the wall. He then assumes that Sainz and Yuki have come together. Never assume something, because you're just going to get a replay anyway to prove you're wrong or right. And he doesn't explain how the red flag affects qualifying. You know, I'm not a commentator, but like, if I could have commentated that, you show your reaction, your hype to Yuki Tsunoda being in the wall, right? Like, oh my god, Yuki's in the wall. So you point it out by showing some hype, somewhat hype. And then you go, and then you obviously point out signs going off as well, but don't assume that they've come together and then instantly you need to point out, you need to build the story. There was no hype. He never once explains this, because this is the end of qualifying. At the end of qualifying, you should be instantly explaining what is happening for tomorrow for the race. He did not once build it up in that moment. You know, that moment would have been so much better. Yuki Tsunoda's in the wall. Oh, Carlos Sainz is off as well. Leclerc starting on pole position tomorrow. Verstappen does not get his lap in and is starting behind Lewis Hamilton. Like, dude, Alex is just so good at storytelling. Alright, that's going to conclude the Reddit recap. Let's get into F1 Fantasy. This is my team for this week's F1 Fantasy. Now, we've got a fuckload of points. Perez, Turbo Driver, good stuff. Unfortunately, obviously, Verstappen with getting the DNF. He still got 9 points, though, which wasn't too bad. It was no different to picking, like, a Russell or something. Well, Russell retired, but, like, a Schumacher or something. Norris got 32 points, which was pretty good. So, you know, shout out Norris. Gasly, good team, 43 points. Good pick, 43 points. Sainz was a bit of a letdown. Who's going to pick Vettel over Sainz, though, you know what I mean? So, coming into the weekend, I was confident in my team. Coming out of it, I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing I could have done different was having Red Bull instead of Ferrari and swapping out, yeah, Sainz for someone shit. That would have been nuts. Let's have a look at our league now. I'm sitting in P11. I'm quite chuffed with that. We've got Ryan's Radical Races just ahead of me, and we've got Addy right behind me. We're very, very close. So Addy, I believe, went with the Red Bull. Yeah, so he went with the Red Bull, but he had Schumacher, so he missed out on Norris, which I had for the sake of having Red Bull. So, you know, it kind of balanced out in a way. So the leader right now is Quinto, and Quinto's only, how many points ahead of me? Quinto's only 43 points ahead, so I'm 43 points behind the leader in Quinto. His team this week was Norris Turbo Driver. Wow, so he had a bit of a mare week, to be honest. Only 200 points. So we've caught up to the leader quite well. Who had the top team of the week? So these guys all used their Mega Driver. So the leader of this week in terms of points, 314, but he used Mega Driver on Perez. What the fuck? Okay. Bit of a weird team. I don't know why he's using Mega Driver on someone who only had a qualifying streak and someone who wasn't expected to win the race, but hey, it worked out, I guess. And the person who got the most points without Mega Driver was Anton, 255, so that's an extra 30 points more than me. Well, okay, that's a fucking random team, but he got some solid points. A lot of us got fucking equal 15th. Okay. 175th in Australia! Shout out me! Let's go! Hey, I'm first in Daniel Gray's league! Shout out me! Oh my god. Let's go. On to F1 plate. Let's have a look. This is going to be completely fucked. First off, let's have a look at my picks. 1 out of 10! Let's go! So no one got 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, or 7 out of 10. We somehow had 0.15% get 6 out of 10. Don't know how the fuck that happens. Some people getting 5 out of 10. Would love to know how they fucking guessed that. The majority being 2 out of 10. Myself being in the 23.25%. And no, only 1% got 0. So out of all the people who picked this week, who did their picks this week, only 1% got 0. And I can tell you why. Everyone would have gone for the safety car choice. These people would have had to have guessed no safety car, so yeah. Anyways, let's have a look at the league. Wow. James P, Rocky O, Shadow Dragon, and Smitty all getting 4 out of 10. Well done, guys. I'd love to see what you guys picked. Then we've got quite a few people on 3 out of 10, a few on 2, only me and Buamo on 1, and then either these people somehow didn't pick safety car or didn't do their picks at all. That is going to conclude the Grand Prix review for the Formula 1 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Another fantastic Grand Prix weekend. A lot of things, a lot happened, and then obviously the race was was very, very good. We did have that period in between where it was a bit dead, but so much drama, especially at the end. What a fantastic podium. And yeah, we move on to a triple header. Not this week, but next week. We have got a triple header. France, then Austria, and then Austria again. Back to back to back. Like always, we'll be doing a watch along for every session. Practice 1, practice 2, practice 3, qualifying, and the race on my stream, as well as a build-up for the race and qualifying and a post-race show. And then, once again, the Grand Prix reviews will follow the races those weeks. So, yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Can you feel me? I'm so sad if I choose on my feelings for you.